Getting some odds and ends together this week. There's that piece that I put here to smooth this out, and that seems to work. Just getting the panel stuff in here. I've got these blocks for this cross member, and I put the blocks on this side. It says to have the blocks on this side, but then that's blocking my gas tank going down into the hole here. So just put the same blocks, just put them on the other side there. That shouldn't make a difference. On the top of the firewall, you're going to have your engine mounts. I'm assuming one in the very corner of each thing. Now what they say here is the engine mount's going to come through, put a 1/4 inch piece underneath there. I still have to put an 1/8 of an inch piece apply up top, and then another 1/4 inch piece across here, and then the bolt kind of comes through right in the center there. It's using the 1/4 inch and the 1/8 inch and the 1/4 inch this way to brace that little opening on this corner, on that corner. Down at the bottom, I'm gonna, same basic thing, I'm gonna have to look at Eric's video again. He did a video on that one. But I'm hoping that's enough, and from what everyone says, that's all you need. And my cross member here is about a 1/4 of an inch longer, so it's more meat there as well. And the angle is fairly large. You've got lots of leverage there, so hopefully that's good enough to support the engine there. On the panel, I was just playing, I don't know if you can see, they've got a couple circles drawn up there. What is everyone doing for their panel? From the Thorpe over there, one of the parts I had, if anyone wants to buy a Thorpe T18, I'm gonna get rid of mine back there. If I don't, then I'll end up building it, but time. So I've got a Garmin SL40 radio. In my Challenger, I just had a handheld. I've got the Garmin. I don't know what to do with instruments. What's other people thinking? I don't have money, like I can't afford these fancy glass cockpits. Although there's this thing called the bomb that connects to your iPad, which looks like an interesting thing. Maybe just put an iPad over there. I still want to have altimeter, airspeed, at least the 2 main gauges that are going to be full-size gauges there. I've got a compass that I had from years ago that I might put on there. What's everyone else doing for their instrument panels? Just kind of curious. Got a little hole drilled here, or drawn on here. My fuel lines are going to be coming down from the top tank. They're going to come down, I'm assuming they just come down through here and will go through here. Does anyone else have any ideas on their fuel tanks? The top of my fuel tank, this is kind of what I'm laying up. I'm going to make a plug here. So this is upside down and backwards. So this is the top, and there might be another one here that will do the rounding of the cow. So I've got it all the way from here, all the way across, and it comes up something like this. Now, depending on the instrument, I might have it going higher, or I might leave room at the top for radios to stick in here a bit. The fuel lines will come from each wing down through a hole here and into the fuel tank here. So the fuel line will come in here. That's what I'm planning for. what's other people, what have they done? Is that where the fuel line goes? Because I don't see much in the plans about fuel line coming down or anything like that. So I was just thinking right along there, coming down, and then through the instrument panel and into the tank that'll be sitting here. So that's one question. I've got my tires showed up, and I'm laying up some gear. I got about a 16th inch piece of Sitka that I'm laying up first. Put it in boiling water, bend each corner. Then I'm going to lay up strips of plywood on top of that. That'll be the base, and then it's going to be laminated with fiberglass anyways, and we'll go from there. And as you can tell, it's just a hoop design that'll be mounted here somewhere and come on down like that. So I'm doing that as well. And a little more fun that I'm gonna have. Elgie gets all the fun all the time, so I went and bought myself a little mini lathe. So for some of the parts I can tool up my own parts like Elgie's been doing. So yeah, a few things on the go. I've been busy working my butt off at work, so I haven't had time to get on the plane that much. I did the extra one there. Eric put an extra one in there. I thought might as well just put an extra one in there. Add some extra strength. And that's right where you splice in all the different longerons in there. So that was probably why that was the weak part there. So I got that on both sides. But it continues. All the little stuff takes all the time. And then I go and do things like designing my own fuel tank and my own landing gear, which takes even more time. But that's where we're at today. We'll see what we can get done. Now with the fuel tank, I was building, this is in the bottom, I was building a bit of a sump at the bottom there where the fuel pickup will be, or lines will come out of the back there, something at the lowest point. You just have to imagine that upside down like that in the space there. So it'll be hanging down in there, and underneath it'll hang down a bit, and then in the middle there'll be a bit of a drain or a sump there for the fuel to go out and through the firewall. Does anyone actually have a picture of what the fuel tank looks like and how big is it? I have no idea where it goes, other than they say in the plans there's a hole in the middle here, but I have no idea what the actual fuel tank looks like. So if anyone's got a picture of that, that would be nice to see. Another day.